Hey, welcome ladies and gentlemen, Biki here with UntitledGameShow.com, back once again with more video game news, reaction, and discussion. And for you guys today, I will be talking about, well, Nintendo news. This news comes via Twitter. Nintendo today announced that they will be officially releasing an adapter that allows you to connect GameCube controllers to the adapter, then to your Wii U. These GameCube controllers will be able to play in the game Super Smash Bros. On the Wii U. So this is excellent news for anybody that was a big fan of GameCube controllers being used for Smash Bros. Back on the Brawl days and on the Wii U version of Smash Bros. Of, well, you know, Brawl and Melee for the GameCube. Now, here's the thing about this, guys. I think this is excellent news and bad news at the same time, and I'm going to give you guys both sides. But one little thing I just wanted to note about the adapter itself, just by looking at it, it does feature 2 USB slots, so you guys will actually be missing out on the 2 front USB slots. I'm pretty sure one is going to be for power and one is going to be actually for data. So just note that right away, guys. We don't know for a fact if this is going to work in correlation with the other controllers as well. If you're going to only get to use gamepad controller, the GameCube controllers, I very much doubt it. I'm pretty sure you're going to use a GameCube controller one. You might be able to use a Wiimote controller at the same time, and you can use a Pro controller, and then the gamepad is a separate controller as well at the same exact time. Now, this is why this is good news. This is great news for anybody who's a big fan of using the GameCube controller in the past. They'll have access to play the same way they did before. If they're a really professional player, you might be really big into using the GameCube controller. There's no word specifically, though, if it's going to be available during the International. This is at E3. This is going to be June 10th from 4 to 6:30 p.m. If the players there is going to have access to actually playing on a GameCube controller instead of playing with the Wiimote or the gamepad, if that's the way they want to play. So we don't know about that yet. We don't know the pricing on this yet. If I'm gonna have to guess, I'm gonna guess it's gonna be above $9.99. Definitely be at least higher than that. I would actually go as far as it's gonna be something like $14.99. And I think they might actually only sell these online. I don't think these are gonna be in so much demand that they need to actually send it out to retail stores, because if they send these out to retail stores, there's gonna be a lot of them just sitting on the shelf. Me personally, I believe that. But let's get into my negative points of this. All right, guys. For me, guys, and I really don't want to sound like I'm anti-consumer, anti-choice here, but it's going to sound that way. I think this is kind of a negative just for the fact that it lacks focus. Just the same focus that Microsoft had with the Kinect for the Xbox One. Just the same focus that Sony had with the Move for the PlayStation 3 and for the PlayStation 4. They start off with one thing and then they kind of abandon it. For me, guys, for the Wii U, I am not going to be picking up the Wii U version of Smash Bros. Until I see a real good reason why I should pick that version up over every other version. And then an adapter that lets me play with GameCube controls is definitely not that reason. But a reason what would convince me if they would have told me, hey guys, this version of Smash Bros., you could only do this because of the gamepad. This is why the gamepad is necessity. This is why every single system shipped with a gamepad. This is why the gamepad is $150 separate, guys. If you guys didn't know that, call up Nintendo's customer service support and try to buy a gamepad by itself. It's $150, guys. That's a lot of money. But more to the point, guys, I still really would have liked Nintendo to tell me, like, this is the controller I want you to use, and I want you guys to go out there, play the game with the gamepad, because the gamepad does this awesome feature that no other control system can do with this game. And that's what they haven't convinced me of yet with the Wii U. Why is the Wii U gamepad a viable option to play games on? Is it just so that you can move away from your TV and play it while you're in bed or something else, or in the bathroom? If it's just that, I don't think it's really worth it. And I really wish they would have did something with Smash Brothers or Mario Kart. I thought these would be the big name games that they would have figured out it, because there's nothing much bigger than Smash Brothers and Mario Kart for Nintendo. Other than Zelda, that's about as big as you guys could get, guys, man. This Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, and a Mario like 64 type game, unless those games all have some big feature specifically for the gamepad just might be get unused the way it needs to get used. It's not going to be the near field connection thing, because they're just starting that now with the figurines, and no other developer is really going to be doing anything with that anytime soon, it seems like. But like I said, guys, too much choice can be a bad thing, because now you're going to have the choice of using a Pro controller, the Wii U gamepad, the freaking GameCube controller, the Wiimote and Nunchuck, the Wiimote sideways, the way that most people don't like playing, and all that with this game, guys. That's a lot of different options for somebody who's just a casual player. Obviously, a casual player just want to play at home might just end up using the Nunchuck and the Wii Remote and the gamepad. but I really wish there was some specific special feature about playing with the gamepad more than anything else, than just keep on tacking more controller options on to please old fans of the franchise. Just my opinions, guys. Share yours in the comment section below. Peace out.